Hey, Math 206, this is Dr. McGathy. Now that we have discussed the English system of measurement, let's move on to the metric system. The metric system, it makes a lot of mathematical sense. It's a base 10 system, just like our own number system is. And the way that it works is you start with some type of base unit of measure. So think of the base as it might be meters. In our case here, it might be meters, or it might be liters if you're measuring volume, or it could be grams if you're measuring weight or mass. So that would be your base unit, and then all your other units are a factor of some power of 10 away. So there are 10 meters in a decameter. There's 100 meters in a hectometer. There are 1,000 meters in a kilometer. And there is 1/10 of a meter is called a decimeter. 1/100th of a meter is called a centimeter. And 1,000th of a meter is called a millimeter. And all of these root words you see in other areas as well. So think of cent. That root word cent actually means 100. So this is 1/100th, and this looks like 1 cent as well, right? Because there's 1 cent is 1/100th of a dollar, and this root word dec means 10, like in our decimal system. Also, the word mill stands for 1,000. So 1,000th of a meter is a millimeter. So all of these prefixes should make sense. You've probably seen them before. And 1 meter is approximately the distance from your shoulder to your fingertip if you hold your arm out like so. And a decimeter is approximately the width of your hand. A centimeter is approximately the width of your fingertip, and 1 millimeter is approximately the width of the metal used in a paper clip. So just this little piece right here. And there is a mnemonic device for remembering the prefixes here in the metric system. It goes King Hector died by drinking chocolate milk. So whenever you're doing conversions in the metric system, I would recommend kind of writing those things down. KHDBDCM. I'll say it one more time. King Hector died by drinking chocolate milk. And then because we have a base 10 number system, when you're converting between these units of measure, you're either going to be dividing or multiplying by some power of 10. It really just amounts to moving the decimal point over however many places to the left or to the right. And if you write this kind of staircase here, this shows you which direction you should be moving the decimal point. So let's see that in these examples. Let's convert 1.4 kilometers to meters. All right, so there's 1,000 meters in every kilometer. So we will be multiplying by 1,000, which is the same as moving our decimal point, again, going from kilometers to meters, which is your base unit. We'll move the decimal point over 1, 2, 3 places to the right. So you have 1.4 starting here, 1, 2, 3 places to the right. So we put in 20 placeholder. So 1.4 kilometers is the same as 1,400 meters, which should make sense because this 1 kilometer is the same as 1,000 meters. So it's approximately what we think it should be. All right, let's go a different direction. 285 millimeters. How many meters is that? So starting at millimeters, going back to the base unit, which is meters, we'll go 1, 2, 3 units to the left. So here our decimal point is behind the 5. So let me go ahead and write down these numbers. Decimal point was here. We're going to move it 1, 2, 3 places to the left. So now your decimal point is right before the 2. So 285 millimeters is the same as 0.285 or 285 thousandth of a meter. All right, now let's go from kilometers to centimeters. I'm going to use a different color this time. From kilometers here all the way to centimeters. We'll be moving that decimal point 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 places to the right. So 0.03. I'm going to do my work on the side here before I put my answer on that line. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 places to the right, which means I need to add 3 zeros as placeholders. So what number is this? 3,000 centimeters.